What is going on, everybody? Tamagotchi here, and welcome into another Great League video. This time we're going to be using Superior, Lantern, and Dewgong. So again, I'm sorry for everybody for not posting a video in a very long time. Our neighbors kind of had a bug problem, so we kind of had to move everything into the middle of our house just so they can come in, do some stuff, and check to see if we have any. But we're all good, no bugs here, which is amazing. Another thing, I'm going to be going to the Toronto Regionals on October 27th. So if you're going to be watching the live stream and I'm on the live stream, hopefully I am. That'd be really cool. But if not, hey, it is what it is. And if you're there, come say hi to me. We'll chat. We'll say hello, see how everybody's doing. And let's jump into these battles here. So Superior into Ninetales. This is an okay lead if it's Charm, which it is. And you know, Charmers love to shield their Charmers. Players love to shield their Charmers. So I'm going to throw 7 Vine Whips, then go for the Aerial Ace. And look at that, we do get a shield. I'm going to shield up the Weather Ball, as that would be doing super effective damage to my Superior. And then I'm going to throw 4 Vine Whips and go for the Frenzy Plant. Frenzy Plant will be knocking out this Alola Ninetales, but we get the second shield. Can we get to one more Frenzy before we get taken down? Yes, we can. And Frenzy Plant is going to be saying left, right, good night to that Ninetales, and you love to see it. In comes a Medicham, and for sure, you just know there's going to be a Bastiodon in the back. There's the Bastiodon. We have to come in with the Dewgong here, save the Lantern for the end game. The good thing about Dewgong, it is really thick, and with the access to Drill Run, we're going to be doing double super effective damage, and you're going to see how good Dewgong is here, taking that Stone Edge like an absolute beast, getting to one more Drill Run, and that is absolutely clutch. From here, we should just be able to do 4 Sparks, throw the Surf, and it's all going to come down to if that Medicham wants to throw a Psychic or an Ice Punch. So gonna be throwing some Sparks here. This is going to be the call of the game. Gonna no shield it, just the Ice Punch. You love to freaking see it. We got the Thunderbolt. Thunderbolt gonna be doing huge damage onto this Medicham, and we have to shield the next move, but we get to the Surf on the CMP tie. All we have to do is shield this move up, and Surf is going to be doing enough damage to take out that Medicham. And that's going to be a very good game. Well played to my opponent. Now, if they just went for the Psychic, they win that game. But they went for the Ice Punch, and we take those games. So, hopping into the next matchup here. Trevenant into Superior. So, kind of a neutral matchup here. Aerial Ace not going to be doing enough to one-shot this Trevenant here. But the second one is going to be threatening. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to shield up this Shadow Ball, as that would do enough damage to pretty well knock us out here. And I'm going to get off this second Aerial Ace. Aerial Ace is going to be grabbing that shield, so we're going to be even shields. But the point of this is I'm going to put this Trevenant low enough to where I can come in with my Dewgong and get a nice little farm down before they can get to a move. Left, right, good, nice. Superior coming in with the Dewgong. We get a 3 Ice Shard advantage here, and what wants to come in? It's going to be a Carbink. Okay, this is going to be quite difficult. Drill Run going to be doing super effective damage, but again, Carbink is so thick, coming in with the Lantern, and now out comes a Dubwool. This is going to be very difficult here. I'm going to throw on good timing, get to that Thunderbolt. Thunderbolt, not enough to KO, but doing big damage on to this Dubwool. Now, maybe I should have went for double Surf, but I went for the Thunderbolt and Surf play. And now I'm going to no-shield this, calling that it's just a Body Slam. It's the payback. And that does huge damage. I made a mistake here. I went for the Surf. I should have just let the Dubwool farm me all the way down. But they would have gotten to a Body Slam. And those double kicks with the Rock Throws, we would have lost this game either way. So Rock Slide going to be coming in. I shielded up just for good measure, but there's no way we're getting to 3 Drill Runs before they even Rock Throw us down. So they can no shield this too. It's not going to KO them, and they know that. And that was a CMP tie. Rock Throw is just going to eviscerate. Sorry, Rock Slide eviscerates Dewgong, and that's going to be a good game. Well played to my opponent there. Superior into another Alola Ninetales. Okay, same game plan as last time. Gonna be throwing 7 Vine Whips and then going for the Aerial Ace bait here. Charmers love to shield them. So let's see. Yes, we get the shield. Now, gonna be throwing 4 Vine Whips this time and going for another Aerial Ace. Can we get the second shield? Yes, we can. But the question is, can we get to the Frenzy Plant? Yes, we can. And Serperior hangs on like an absolute beast. Left, right, good night, Ninetales. And in comes an Azumarill. We have a Lantern for this Azumarill. Out comes a Medicham. I'm not going to swap out right away. I'm going to be throwing this Thunderbolt, doing a little chip and dip play, and then coming into my Dewgong here. They're not going to be able to one-shot us unless they have Dynamic Punch, but I'm going to call that they don't have Dynamic Punch. Even with 2 shields up, we should just be able to Spark all the way down. Psychic, not enough to one-shot the Dewgong, and there's no way this is another Psychic. Even if it is, we're going to Spark down this Medicham anyways. So I'm going to throw 1 more Ice Shard here, then throw the Icy Wind. Just enough so I can get to a Drill Run versus that Azumarill here, which we can because they can't necessarily bubble us all the way down before we get to a move. Drill Run is going to be putting them into a range where a Thunderbolt is going to knock out this Azumarill. I'm feeling ballsy here. I'm going to no shield this move, just the Ice Beam. You love to see it, and that was the nail in the coffin. Going to shield up this player up. We would survive it, but hey, I want to make the opponent feel like they were kind of in this game. Thunderbolt gonna be saying left, right, good night to that Azumarill, and that's gonna be a good game. Well played to my opponent. Hopping into the next matchup here. Serperior into Lantern, the best lead you could ever ask for. They swap into a Bastiodon. Again, I'm gonna be going for another chip and dip play because I don't have necessarily a very hard counter to this Bastiodon. So what this allows me to do is now come into my Lantern, and we can throw 2 Surfs to knock this thing out, where I would have had to throw 3 Surfs and probably given up a shield where they wouldn't have had to. So we're going to be throwing 4 more Sparks, getting to this Surf here. This is going to put them deep into the yellow, and with a couple more Sparks and another Surf before they even get to another Stone Edge, because Smackdown charges energy very slowly, we grab a shield, and that's fine because we can shield back, and we're going to make it to 2 more Surfs before they make it to before they're going to be able to farm us down. Let's be real here. So 4 more Sparks, going to be throwing another Surf. This is going to ensure the KO or the last shield, and it does get the KO. You love to see it. Out comes a Medicham. Can we get to another Surf? Yes, we can. And this is valuable chip damage for my Dewgong. That is just beautiful here, because this puts him into a range. Ice Shard damage with the Icy Wind is going to take out this Medicham. So I'm going to no shield this move. Again, we live a Psychic, but they go for that punch. You love to see it, everybody. Gonna no shield this, just another power up punch, and we're gonna be going for the Drill Run here just for maximum damage. We can now finish this game out with the Serperior. I come with the Serperior, gonna get to this Aerial Ace before they get to another move because they were energy dry. Aerial Ace is gonna be taking out the Medicham. Left, right, good night. In comes the Lantern. Excuse me, and all we have to do is get to this Frenzy Plant. Frenzy Plant is going to be doing massive damage, but Lantern is thick, not enough to one-shot it. Gonna call that this is just the Surf. I had some balls in this video, or battle, sorry, and we Vine Whip all the way down, and that's going to be a good game. Well played to my opponent. Hopping into the next matchup here. Medicham into Serperior. So what you have to do is you have to land a Frenzy Plant and an Aerial Ace. Good thing is you CMP tie with their Ice Punch onto the Frenzy Plant, and you're going to outpace to the Aerial Ace anyways. They do end up shielding that first move, so I'm going to mirror shields here. Ice Punch is going to get shielded, and then I'm going to farm up more energy, and they're trying to catch the Aerial Ace onto the Lickitung. I didn't fall for it. I'm going to farm up just a bit more energy here, throw the Frenzy Plant, and then swap into my Dewgong. Now, I don't necessarily have to win switch advantage here. Power Whip is going to be doing super effective damage, but we can get this Lickitung low enough with the Icy Wind and Ice Shard damage where I can come back in with my Serperior and get ahead on energy. Unless it's a Steel type in the back, we should be okay. So we're going to let this go through. Power Whip, they have to take it. You have to throw a Power Up to take us out, and we can come in Serperior and get a nice little healthy farm down. But in comes a Gligar. Okay, this is going to be a little bit difficult. Frenzy Plant doing massive damage on that Gligar. I'm going to bait here with the Aerial Ace, and then I'm going to pop into my Lantern here just to grab that last shield and be sure that we can get the Surf to take care of this Lantern. I'm gonna shield up this move. Dig would do massive, super effective damage, and it is gonna be the hardest hitting move left back in the game. So back in comes a Medicham. We're gonna throw the Thunderbolt, and I'm hoping from here I should just be able to farm this Medicham all the way down before they reach another Psychic. Let's count here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and we get to the surf. You love to see it, and that's going to be a good game. Well played to my opponent, and a beautiful 4-1 set here to end the video. So thank you all so very much for watching. Again, I'm very sorry for how much time it's taking me to do these battles and put them up, but again, if you guys are in Toronto, come say hi to me. If you're watching the battles, be appreciated if you cheer me on. That would be very grateful. And hey, thank you for watching. Hit that like button, comment if you want to see anything in the future, subscribe if you haven't, because it really helps out the channel, and we'll see you all in the next video.